You and Bushwick Bill, allegedly there was a physical altercation between you two?
A few times.
A few times.
Yeah.
Recently?
No, not recently.
Not recently.
No, it's been years.
Back in the day.
That was way back in the day.
I cannot imagine you and Bushwick Bill being physical with each other.
Yeah.
I mean, you're just quite a bit larger than him.
Yeah. But he's still a man.
Right.
He's just shorter. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got a dude that's 6 feet, right? You ain't got no problem fighting that dude, right? As a man, right? As a man, you know, you ain't got no problem fighting that man, right? Okay, so if you come across a dude that's 5'10", you ain't got a problem with that. You ain't got a problem fighting a dude that's 5'7", right? It's a man. Okay, this dude is 4 feet something. You know, you shouldn't have a problem with that if you feel like, you know, there's an issue that needs to be resolved. Sometimes, you know, sometimes shit gotta get physical, man. But it's like this, man. Bill, it's like that brother, man, that, you know, you just bump heads with sometimes, man, you know, and Brad too, you know, me and Brad ain't never got physical, but you know, we like these fucking dysfunctional ass family. And, you know, ain't none of us perfect. So, you know, we bump heads from time to time. You know, thank God, you know, we passed that, you know, that stage of being physical and shit with each other. But, you know, these dudes are like brothers to me, really they are, you know. And so we get into it and shit. You know, we don't talk to each other, we don't see each other for a while and shit, and then we see each other and then it's all good again, you know. But Bill can be very fucking disrespectful when he wants to. Like, he can be very fucking disrespectful. I mean, extremely disrespectful. So, you know, you know what come with that, you know?
I mean, are the Geto Boyz still together? Because I heard that something had happened in the last tour where, you know, you guys might not still be together anymore, or is that
Yeah.
just...
Now, I mean, here's a good thing. Like, every time the Geto Boyz do the last show, we've broken up. You know, we're disbanded, you know. So it's like, next month, somebody might be like, hey, let's, you know, y'all want to do this? And then we like, hey, you want to do this shit? I don't know, man. What you want to do? Woo. All right, we back together. You know, it's like that. So GB ain't never really officially broke up.
Ever.
Ever, really.
Yeah, I mean, I guess because the reality is that, you know, people like Scarface, people like Willie D, people like Bushwhack Bill, but the sum of the parts is a bigger entity.
That's true. That's true. I was just saying this to Brad a couple of months ago. It's like, man, the sum is greater than the parts.
Yeah.
And like I got like Brad has done great for himself as a solo artist.
100%. I mean, he's you know, just to be fair, had the best solo career.
Yeah, definitely. And that's why, you know, he gets the most work, you know, in terms of shows and shit like that. You know, I mean, more people ask him, you know, to get on songs and shit. You know, I get that. You know, if you're in a group, somebody's gonna have a better career. Right. You know, in our group, it was him.
Right.
So
somebody's got to be Ringo Starr.
Somebody, you know what I mean? So it's all good. So I look at it like at the end of the day, you know, when it's Geto Boyz, it's Geto Boyz. It's like even right now, like I've made more money doing other shit than I made in music. So I'm good. Like, I ain't never got to put out another album. I ain't never, ever got to do another show. Like, the money good over here. So, you know, I started investing in real estate in the early 90s. You know, like a lot of people were buying, you know, like was spending, I was buying, you know, talking about investing. So I'm good over here.
Can you say how many properties you own?
Nah, I mean, I ain't get into all of that stuff, but
okay, fair enough.
I can tell you that, you know, but it's not just real estate, you know. Like I told you, you know, I buy and sell cars, you know, anything that I feel like can make some money, you know, it's a good look, you know, I'll take a look at it.
Right, because, you know, I had DJ Paul on the show last year, and he was telling me how
I paid cash for every single thing I ever bought.
Huh.
Every car, every house. I got 8 houses now. All
You
cash.
have 8 houses.
I got 8 houses. I don't live in all 8 of them, obviously.
Clearly not.
But I got 8. I pay for everything. I look at it like this. I was like, if I can't afford to pay for something cash, then I shouldn't get it.
An old saying way back, you know, if you can't pay cash, you can't afford it, right? That doesn't mean you should pay cash. You have to take a look at, you know, your situation. Is it better to pay cash for this, or is it better to do this on credit or whatever? But if you can't pay cash, you really can't afford it, right? So I get where he's coming from, because like when you buy houses, the typical mortgage for a house is 30 years, right?
Right.
So you can basically say whatever the amount of that house is, you can triple it. That's basically what the amount comes out to.
Right. And in the beginning, all you're paying is the interest.
All you're paying is interest.
So halfway through,
that's why,
you could walk away from it and still owe the whole amount, pretty much.
That's why a lot of people can live in a house for 10 years, you know, 15 years and still get evicted.
Yeah.
You know, and not have any equity in the house because all of the money is went to the principal.
Well,
you know,
went to the.
I mean, went to the.
Why can't we think of this? Interest.
The interest.
Yeah.
All the money is went straight to the interest.
Exactly.
You know, nothing is went to the principal. So,
Exactly.
you know, when you look at your principal, let's say the house. Let's just take a conservative number. Let's say the house costs $100,000, and you've lived in the house for, I don't know, maybe 12 years. When you look at your principal, you probably only put in $4,000 toward the principal.
Right, exactly.
Only
you still owe $96,000 on it. Yeah.
Exactly.
You're right. It's a hustle.
It's a hell of a hustle that a lot of people fall for every day. That's why you have to take a critical look at buying versus renting.
Yeah. I rent. I don't actually own any property right now.
Yeah.
I've owned property in the past, but right now all my money is in the stock market. I don't.
Well, if you do buy, it's good to buy and let somebody else lease or rent or whatever from that property. That's how you make that property work for you. You know, you make your money work for you.
Yeah.
You know, you don't just buy, you know, just be buying stuff. Like, if I buy this, if I spend this money, how can I make this money that I'm spending work for me?
Yeah.
How can I get money back?